Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
It's all about working hard, and it's all about getting better. And these kids, they're students of the game, and they're learning. They're excited to learn, and that makes my job really awesome.
Okay. My second one is, what is the most memorable game you guys experienced this year?
Let me get this. We can So, when did we face Cohasset?
It was a week ago.
Wednesday. Alright, so we faced Cohasset. I'd have to say that was the most memorable game for me. I did horrible, but I just know that for me to stay in the game, I need to work on everything, and I kept, doing what I do, how I play my game, and then I helped the team come back, and we only lost by 3. Now, even though we lost, it helped us. It showed us that we can stay with them, even though because they're probably the best team that we faced all season. So it just gave us confidence, and we know now what to do and how to get better.
So my question is, I'm sorry, I'm going to add this question.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Please.
I'm gonna say the same thing, Cohasset. Everyone was struggling in the beginning, but I feel like once we saw that we were coming, we kept scoring with them, we kept pushing, and then we saw the lead go down. That's when I felt like everyone's mentality changed in the game. Everyone decided kept pushing harder, and losing by 3 to a team this big, this strong, and that already has like a strong foundation, organization. That shows that we can keep up with other teams like Holbrook. That shows that we can, if we push ourselves on defense, offense, as we did in that game, we can keep up with Holbrook.
I know your most memorable game was a class, but I was definitely on the bench, so it's I was on the bench.
You was missing too many shots.
I'm hip. My shot was off. Yeah.
I was sitting on the bench too.
Yeah, but my most memorable game was when we played Westport at home. I know we lost that game, but it was my favorite because the crowd was definitely in it. Like, we was going back and forth the whole game. And, with Sean and Jamani fouled out, it was definitely tough. It was more tough for me. So I had, get the crowd in it for me. There you go.
I'm not even going to talk about that. Close me a little iffy.
Yeah, those 2 games, I feel like the games that even we lose are the most important for our group, because that's where we're able to grow the most. That's where we're building the most. That's also where we're getting the most confidence from. So even losing to a team like Cohasset, who's a stronger program, an established program, just the fact that we're able to compete with them, the kids are proving to themselves and to me that they can do this. They can be we can be a real good team. So it's exciting for that, and I would agree. Teams like Cohasset and Westport are the games that are more meaningful to this team.
Now, you're from around here, right? You grew up around here?
Yes, I grew up in Dartmouth, Mass, and I teach at the Dartmouth High School now, and I coach in Fall River at the Atlantis school.
No, I was going to mention that. So you have a good idea, more than they do, of some of these big programs. Because Cohasset's a big program in the South Shore League. They're a bigger school, and to lose by 3, that tells you that's real impressive. Is that how you felt coming out of that game?
Yes, I wouldn't say I was surprised, because I know the potential that we have, but it's just real exciting to see, and even to prove to a program like Cohasset, and even talking with like the coaches, it showed that, like, going into the 4th quarter in that game, we were down by I think it was like 14 or 15, and the fact that we really showed up in the fourth quarter, that proved to even the Cohasset coach and the Cohasset whole school program that we are for real. And if we folded in that fourth quarter, then it's like maybe Cohasset isn't going to want to play us next year. But because we showed them that we have talent and we're here to work hard, we're gaining the respect of other schools, which is a powerful thing.
Now, what do you guys want to work on coming into this season, second-year program? Is there anything personally you want to work on to get ready for this season that comes to mind?
Me personally, last year I was probably the weakest player on the court. I was an afraid player on the court. I was nervous every time I stepped on the court. But this year, I wanted my confidence to go higher. I was taking more shots, and then I was driving to the rim more strongly. And then as a team, I wanted everyone to work together. I wanted everyone to build up that chemistry. I wanted to, what I experienced last year, everyone kept like arguing with each other on the court, like during the game, and I just didn't like that. So like this year, like we're all talking, we're all shouting on defense, we're all helping together, and I can experience that when I sit on the bench.
So you took the fun out of the game. Shame on you, right? What about you guys? What about you other guys?
Coming into the season, I'd say I just want to focus on trying to win more, because I knew that we was going to face people more our talent, and last year we went 2-16, which was very bad. So I just wanted to try and get some more wins on the board, and then I knew that as I improved over the summertime, so I wanted to work on the things that I worked on in the summer and put it in the game. So I just wanted to play better and help my team do. I'd have to do whatever I could to get the W for the team.
I feel like this year was like a big improvement, because last year since we've been like losing so much, like the energy kind of got kind of low. But this year, since we're getting a lot of wins, like we're so energetic before the game even starts. We're happy, we on our feet. We can't wait to play this team. Like our competition got like way higher, and we're like getting way better. So like I was like so happy to start the season.
All right, so we gotta call this the way it is real fast. Coach, you wear two hats, and you know what I mean when I said that? Don't say I'm gonna sit there know though first. Why they said that, Coach? We're gonna test them.
We're gonna let them know what's my other hat.
Do you know what his other hat is?
Nope.
He's a JV coach.
Oh yeah.
You know how many programs have the JV coach and the varsity coach? How many teams have we ever seen have a JV coach? Oh, no. And TJ, how many teams have we seen have the coach the JV and the varsity? Never.
Hey, it's a double header every night for me, so I'm excited about that. I know it's a lot of work, but I'm willing to put it in for these guys, and I'm excited. Even the younger talent at the Atlantis school starts at, I think, even first grade all the way through high school. So it's got all the grades in that one building. So we don't have a middle school team, and building the program, this is what I tell the kids, we don't have a freshman team either. But going forward, like, this is something that we want. Like last year, we didn't have a JV team. All we did is had a varsity team. So we're building upon the program. And even this year, we have a couple eighth graders that are playing on the JV team. So we're really turning this Atlantis. We're making a positive thing about it, and we're really excited. And I would say about these kids learning and evolving, the game is also evolving into a shooting league. I mean, you look at the NBA, you look at how the game's changing, and details with that specifically. Somebody like Jamani's really taken a big step this year into evolving his game, where he's able to shoot a lot more, and he's really developing his three-point shot. And as a 6'4" player, that's something that's really special to have, to be able to play inside and out. It makes you a dynamic player.
Absolutely.
So it's really exciting. And our team, I tell our team all the time, we want to shoot layups and open shots. So we're like that young up and coming team that plays to have fun. We shoot a lot, and all three of these guys right here they're 3-point shooters, and that's what we need in today's game. And I tell them, if you're open, you got to shoot. So we're here to have fun.
Yeah, but the thing that was excellent when you just followed up with that. But my point is, I don't know if you guys know now, but you know where I was going with the question. You don't see that. I've been doing high school ball for over 11 years. call on the radio. You never really see, yeah, you know what I mean? And that's unique. And that gives you an excellent perspective to see what you have
The development of the
for the
kids.
development. And when I saw you play, of course, the only game I had the pleasure of watching you play, coach, was that JV, the game. And your JV team didn't look that bad.
Yeah, we definitely have some young talent that's good, and they have a lot to learn. But those kids on the JV team they're going to be on varsity in the coming years. So we're really trying to instill those fundamentals, those basketball fundamentals, and then that's where we build upon each kid getting better and better.
Absolutely. So when we come back, I need you three guys to do us a favor. We're just about to get ready for a break, so I'm going to try to wrap this up before we go on break. We're going to come back with the scores. Justin and Catherine love the scores from Friday night basketball, girls and boys. But I need you guys to see all those younger kids look up. They're playing his JV team. Look up to you guys because you guys are great kids. You love the game and you work hard. So there's work ethic. So I need you guys, when we come back after we get done with the scores, to let us know what advice you can give these young men to get them prepared for the next level. You know what I mean? All right, so we're ready to go on break? All right. You are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the news station, 1320 AM WARA, online, and we're streaming live on the Facebook page on 4deepsportstalk.com. We are highlighting the 2019 Atlantis Charter Triton basketball team. We will be back with more right after this.
That was Alf, long shot, and he hits. Jumper won't go. Alf finishes it up on the BP. Could have another shot to end this. Oh, nice pass inside to Cohill. There's a long shot, won't go. On the follow-up, Cohill impressed by the trade, just couldn't finish. There's a step back by Murphy. It hits.
That kind of looked like a James Harden step back.
It did. Covered by Gadry. Noberto has a nice look and hits for 3. To Jesus. Over to Guadalupe. He's going to try to fly. Use his speed. He does with the left hand off the glass.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soars Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarspumping.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Oh, it's a cavalry shot. Oh.
Hey guys, welcome back to 4 Deep Sports Talk here at the news station, 1320 AM WARA. If you want to call in at 508-222-1320, we are with the 2018-2019 Atlantis Charter Boys Basketball. And now I'll send it over to the sports master, Justin Ferreira, with the scores.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Justin Ferreira, the sports master, and here are the scores from this past Friday in boys basketball. Ishikani 63, West Bridgewater 45, Foxborough 54, Canton 46, Newton North 65, Natick 36, North Attleboro 70, Stephenton 65, Xavier 61, St. John's Prep 57, Taunton 39, Oliver Range 31, Brockton 70, Durfee 63, Franklin 76, King Philip 60, Edfield 81, Austin 59, Scituate 56, Quincy 29, Lemonhead 69, O'Brien 63, Southeastern 80, Bristol Plain 58, Fairhaven 61, Bourne 61, Kingham 69, Duxbury 45, Newtown South 49, Westford Academy 49, Westwood 52, Hawkington 41, Attleboro 57, Mansfield 63. Also, we would like to give a big shout out to Atlantis Carter with their 60-37 win over Calvert Capel. They have qualified for the South Sectional Tournament with only having a 2-year program. Again, congratulations to Atlantis Carter. Now with the girls' scores here, KC.
Thank you, Justin. Now with the girls' basketball scores in the Atlantic Coast. First off, Sandwich over Dennis Yarmouth, 51-37. Falmouth over Nauset, 32-24. And Marshfield over Fun, 45-32. And now to the Bay State. Natick over Newton North, 62-43. Braintree over Walpole, 52-43. Needham over Weymouth, 46-37. Wellesley over Brookline, 47-22. And now to the Big Three Conference. Brockton over Durfee, 61-37. And now we go to the Hockomock League. Franklin over King Philip, 68-45. Foxborough over Canton, 55-37. Mansfield over Attleboro, 47-36. Oliver Ames over Taunton, 71-34. Sharon over Milford, 52-25. And finally, Stoughton over North Attleboro, 48-47. And to the Old Colony League, Bridgewater Raynham over Barnstable, 60-29. And then to the Patriot League, Hanover over North Quincy, 58-52. And Hingham over Duxbury over Hingham, 51-46. Silver Lake over Plymouth North, 61-57. Pembroke over Plymouth South, 48-30. Scituate over Quincy, 57-47. Bourne over Fairhaven, 52-36. Apponequet over Greater New Bedford, 49-31. Case over Warren, 64-34. And finally, Old Rochester over Somerset Berkeley, 42-27. And now to the South Shore League. Norwell over East Bridgewater, 43-37. And Abington over Cohasset, 58-43. And finally, Advanced Math and Science over Carver, 44-41. And last but not least, the Tri-Valley League. Medway over Dover Sherburne, 16-31. And then Medfield over Holliston, 54-36. And now to shout-outs to the Bridgewater Raynham girls basketball team who won the Old Colony League conference. And also to the Brockton girls basketball team who won the Big Three conference. And that is it.
Very good, well done. So let's get back to my question as you bring down the background music, because God knows I'll make that sound bad. So let's go back to work ethic like we talked before the break about advice you can give these kids that are gonna help out coach next year. You know, kind of like stuff you wish you did back in, a couple of years ago to make yourself better. Because they're listening, they're definitely watching now. But so your advice means a lot to these kids. Not only does it mean when you help them out on one-on-ones before you start practice, but you guys get some great advice to give them. It'd be good to get that out.
Well, for me, I said earlier in the show that I improved my shooting. So it's just, I'll tell a couple of kids, or even like I'll help JJ out sometimes. I'll help them on their shooting mechanics, so I put more arc on the ball, keep sure your arms straight, go release, like have your follow through going, set your feet first. So it's just little things like that to tweak their game, but will help a lot.
All right.
So what urges me to tell the big man is to box out and get rebounds, because that's what kills the JV team every game. It's the rebounds, especially the defensive rebounds, because we usually don't get those. So when I see the starting center for JV, I would help him out on his post move, but then sometimes he wouldn't. I can feel that his vibe is just not there. He likes to shoot 3-pointers a lot, and I'm just you can do that too, but you have to balance your game. You can't just stick to one thing. So when I help him out, he does it good, but then when he goes to play the game, he doesn't do it.
You answered my question, but I was gonna go with that question with being a big man. But no, I hear that. It's hard though, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you were there, you unfortunately took the fun out of the game, you learned. So hopefully he'll just stay on. I don't know, coach will tell you better than I will as far as knowing the body, knowing that person. But that's really cool. I like that. That's awesome.
To be honest, when I came in, when Sean and Giovanni came in, like, I was like, they really helped me get better, especially like Sean, because I kind of like, when he first came in, I kind of looked up to him because he helped me on a lot. He helped me, like, even coach told me, like, next year you have to come back and change your shot, because my shot was horrible. Like, my form
Just out of rhythm, like
no, just my form was different.
Okay.
And like, I really hope, like, now I like better dribbling with my head up, my shot's better, it's more like on the rim, stuff like that.
Coach, what was the hardest challenge for you, taking over a brand new program? You know, you seem like you're great with kids because you're a teacher anyway. But overall, what was the hardest situation or the hardest problem? Keep trying to get this program off the ground.
I mean, maybe it's a combination of things, but with coaching two teams, it's taken on a lot. But for me, it's accepting that challenge, and when the harder it is, the more fun it is for me, because that means that I'm able to accomplish more, and I know that the kids are able to accomplish more, and these three leaders here, what they've said about the younger kids looking up to them. I mean, that even goes on in the basketball program, but it also goes on even throughout the whole school. There'll be second graders, third graders going to the games, little kids that are looking up to Sean and Jimani and JJ, and it's like it's a special feeling for these boys to have that, and like going forward, like I wanna keep building this program to the point where we have summer camps where these boys are working and they're taking on even bigger leadership skills, and they're becoming coaches themselves because these kids are students of the game. So even though it's challenging to get to every kid, I'm up for the challenge. I'm up for the challenge for sure.
Absolutely. Now, you're the only. I was going to say I wanted to make sure we got the shot. Well, I know they had a question, so let's go into your question before I get carried away. Go ahead, Catherine. I'm sorry. And then I know Jay has a question too.
So, Coach, like you grew up in Dartmouth, Massachusetts.
Yes, grew up in Dartmouth, Mass. I went to Dartmouth High School, and I played basketball there. And like I said before, growing up, I was always playing basketball. In high school, I actually I ran track, and just the only reason I ran track was because I wanted to get in shape for basketball. Like I even ran cross country. I hated cross country. I was running like 5 miles a day. But the only reason I did it was because I wanted to get in better shape for basketball. I wanted to get my endurance up, and that's how, like, basketball was number one for me. So everything was surrounded about me improving as a basketball player.
All right, so we have a call. Let's get the phones on. Hit that. Bring up the mic. Yep. Bring the fader on. All right. Hello. You're first on 4 Deep Sports Talk. Can you hear us? Who gave you the wrong number? Hello? Oh, he hung up. Drop the call. Drop the call. There you go.
I couldn't hear that guy.
He said, let's call him back. Let's call
I
him
could
back.
hear him. I could hear him, but he said someone gave him the wrong number. Maybe he was calling the bread store. I don't know. I have no idea.
He was ordering a large extra cheese pizza.
Yeah, probably. Good point by you.
I love pizza.
It's funny. I try to motivate the boys sometimes, and if they play extremely well on game days, it's burger games. I give them a free cheeseburger if they get it if they play well in the game.
So you guys are getting a burger today.
Not me, I still need to hit my 5'3".
All right, Jay, you get that question for her?
Yeah, I still have a few questions.
Go ahead.
Who is pursuing basketball after Atlantic, Carter?
Well, hopefully I improve my game to the point where I get a scholarship to a school. And even if I don't get a scholarship, I would like to try and go to college and play basketball on that level. And if I do well enough on that level, hopefully make it to the NBA.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, basically the same thing for me. I just want to, I feel like in my lifetime I won't ever just drop a basketball. I feel like basketball is always going to be there. And it's just not, I just don't play it for the excite me. I play it for the coping skills too. Like if I'm having a bad day, I'll just pick up a basketball and start dribbling it.
All right, so let's get this caller in, so hit the line.
This could be the same.
Bring the volume up.
Could be the same guy.
Could be the same guy. Hello, you're first on 4 Deep Sports Talk. Can you hear us?
Oh my god!
What
It's the same
again?
Again?
It's a prank caller.
It's a prank call, yeah.
There you go.
All right, so hang that
Roast
up.
pizza.
Hang that up. Drop that call. There you go.
You keep calling. Come on, you know the number by now.
So it's a set prank call is what it is.
So wait, hold on.
I wonder if it's that guy that
So
just.
if you have legitimate calls,
Oh, it almost sounded like him.
All right, so it's your turn, big man.
For me.
Yeah, no, push you. So he was asking you what, about basketball career after you get done with the Atlantis
Playing
charge.
college, or even talking about what you do with your training.
Right now, I'm currently in the National Guard at the moment.
You are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the news station, 1320 AM WARA.
Dom has a lot of passion in what he does and what he brings to the community. I don't think I've ever seen anybody put as much effort into a program as Dom does.
The East Bridgewater game.
Oh.
So we talked about that.
The first time I met Dominic, I thought, oh boy, what am I getting myself into?
If your team did not make it, send all complaints to Lucy Cabral. Her email is, no, I'm not kidding.
Dominic Dimiano is passionate about Boston sports, and like many of us, he has his all-time favorite professional athletes.
It'd have to be Bobby Orr in hockey, because that was my generation. Football, being a linebacker, I think would be Andre Tippett. Of course, Larry Bird. And in baseball, I would say it was Dwight Evans.
But that same passion Dom has for the pros, he also has for the kids, the youth sports athletes and programs that he features on his... Dominic Dimiano is passionate about Boston sports, and like many of us, he has his all-time favorite professional athletes.
It'd have to be Bobby Orr in hockey, because that was my generation. Football, being a linebacker, I think would be Andre Tippett. Of course, Larry Bird. And in baseball, I would say it was Dwight Evans.
But that same passion Dom has for the pros, he also has for the kids, the youth sports athletes and programs that he features on his...
Of course, Larry Bird. And in baseball, I would say it was Dwight Evans.
But that same passion Dom has for the pros, he also has for the kids, the youth sports athletes and programs that he features on his weekly radio show here in Attleboro.
You can just see the excitement in their face that they had a chance to be on the radio and, now on Facebook Live, doing the Facebook Live thing.
Enthusiastic. She's very enthusiastic.
So you're just kind of laid back on the sidelines, like just running plays, and then she's over there just screaming the entire time.
She's pretty loud.
Dominic's 4 Deep Sports team consists of a group of passionate people led by his on-air sidekick and partner, Lucy Cabral.
He's very vibrant. He has a lot of things going on in his mind. So trying to organize his mind is where I came in.
And Lucy came in 5 years ago as an intern from Bristol Community College.
Running plays, and then she's over there just screaming the entire time.
She's pretty loud.
Dominic's 4 Deep Sports team consists of a group of passionate people led by his on-air sidekick and partner, Lucy Cabral.
He's very vibrant. He has a lot of things going on in his mind. So trying to organize his mind is where I came in.
And Lucy came in 5 years ago as an intern from Bristol Community College.
Vibrant. He has a lot of things going on in his mind. So trying to organize his mind is where I came in.
And Lucy came in 5 years ago as an intern from Bristol Community College. Her background in education in music from Berkeley College, and also in advertising and PR from Johnson & Wales. This mother of 2 certainly brings a different perspective to 4 Deep Sports.
She's the mother figure when it comes to talking to these kids, and she brings a calm aspect to the show.
Dominic brings a certain flavor to the show.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Through the mics.
First, I'm gonna do like.
All right, welcome back to 4D Sports Talk here with the Atlantis Charter. Trions. I'm gonna get that right by the end of the day. But the Atlantis Charter Trions.
No, that's that water.
I keep messing it up by mistake, man. One time I want to say Poseidon, but
Oh, because
to
he
be
has
honest,
Hey, our logo actually looks like that guy.
It does. It kind of
Okay.
does.
but
Alright, so we apologize for the interruption. We got
Yeah.
taken out by a commercial. So we got training.
prank caller. Really.
We had a prank caller. someone getting the wrong number. So it is what it is. So let's finish up with Jay's question as far as your career after high school.
As I was saying, currently, like right now, I'm in the National Guard. Like, I'm doing basic training right now, and after senior year, I will be going to basic training in I think it's New Jersey, I think. But in college, I wanna play basketball too. Like ever since I was like a little kid, my dad put a basketball in my hands because when I was little, he used to play basketball for like a league, and he played in college too. And I was like, just wanted to keep playing basketball. I never want to put the ball down.
Good for you. All right, so you ready for the next question?
Yeah, my question is like for all of you guys. Like, what do you have any favorite professional players? Any sport?
Well, I'll keep it to basketball. My favorite player of all time is Allen Iverson, and then I have to say now my favorite player currently is Kyrie Irving.
My favorite player too.
For me, I would probably say Kobe, because it's just his mentality that just drives me, and like he never gives up no matter what the situation is. Not like that.
Oof. I don't know, man.
Then you guys said coach. I'm kind of disappointed.
Low key, Allen Iverson's like crossover. You know, he really drives me. Like, but right now it's like Kyrie and James Harden. Like I'm a lefty, so I like I look at James Harden's videos and I'm like, yeah, I gotta copy his move. But Sean also taught me his moves too. So like Kyrie, I copy some of his moves, and James Harden, like, I really look up to James Harden because he's been doing good. Like when Chris Paul was out, he took over the team. So I just really want to be like get better by watching his videos and stuff like that.
Absolutely. Now, let's, this is the other question I definitely want to get in, because I don't know if we're going to have more time for another question, but let's go to the roster. We already know we have the best coach in the league, right? He does it all by himself. He doesn't have a staff. Doesn't even have a damn water boy. The only time he has someone on the staff is when the trainer has to be there for home games.
Wait, what trainer?
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe a boxer.
This is another thing. We're trying to build a program. We want a trainer for next year. We're trying to get that guy trainer in.
Did you mean athletic trainer?
Yeah,
Athletic
they're supposed to have an athletic trainer every home, right? That's right.
Yeah, we are.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow, maybe I shouldn't have said that. All right, let's go to the roster. Let's go. Why don't you guys give us your full name, the roster, what position they play. We want to give them shout-outs. We don't want to think that we're not thinking of them. I know Ortiz from the game.
Unless you want me to.
2 minutes. Right, so let's get that roster. We got to sign off a little bit. I'm sorry.
Varsity. Alex Ortiz. He's our senior, and he's starting shooting guard for that team.
I gotta shout out my boy Razel DeJesus. He's a backup point guard from the team. I also want to shout out Noah Napert. He is starting to shoot.
Backup shooting guard.
Backup shooting guard.
Defensive enforcer.
Yeah, he defensive stopper.
And shout out my boy Jacob, like the AirPods. Jacob what? Farias. Jacob Farias. He got a nice shot. Like shout out my boy Greg starting.
Oh yeah, my boy Greg Cohill, number 24/45.
Is that everybody?
Yeah.
How we doing for time? Good? 1 minute.
Everybody so far on the varsity.
All right, good. No, that's good. So I want to get that in. So I know I can speak for all of us here at 4 Deep Sports Talk. We want to wish you guys the best in your playoff run this year. I know I can say it for the station.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
1320 AM WARA, where we're on right now. They want to wish you guys the best. It was great to see you guys again. I know you barely remember me at the game when I was on. I met Coach, but you guys were zoned in on the game. But hey, best of luck in the playoffs, and we do our bracket show. Hopefully we'll keep on mentioning your name as we go through the
Definitely,
brackets.
definitely.
That'd be fun to do. All right, for Captain Conley, Justin Ferreira, TJ Alman, who's back from vacation. I have to give a big shout out to Lucy Cabral, who's home with her mother sick, and Alex Mayo, who took the day off. I'm actually taking his job today. And of course, Gene Exum, who's doing a fine job, slowly getting in on the engineering side of the game. I'm Dominic Damiano. We hope you enjoyed this hour of 4 Deep Sports Talk. As we covered the playoff-bound Atlantis Charter Tritons, we will catch you next time. Everyone have a fantastic weekend.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
This has been a presentation of 4 Deep Sports Talk, where high school and youth athletics come first.